Have you wondered how the short sale process works? Well, I'm going to take you along with me and show you on this week's video, and we are starting right now. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Karin, Carr, Realtor in Savannah, Georgia with Keller Williams Coastal Area Partners. So we're talking about the short sale process. You probably think that short sales are dead, right? After all, the housing crash is long over, properties are going up, and we don't do them anymore, right? Wrong. Unfortunately, stuff happens. Sometimes you refinance your home and your payoff is more than what the current market value will support. If you need to sell your home, let's say that the current market value says it's worth $150, but you owe $170. If you can come to the closing table, and this is not many people, but if you can come to the closing table with the check for the difference, then you do not have to do a short sale. You could simply write a check. It sucks, but it is possible. But if that's simply not an option for you, let's talk about the process. The first thing you need to do is hire a competent real estate agent who has experience in short sales. You don't want to take a chance on someone who's never done one before. This is simply too important to hope that it works out for the best. Find somebody that has done short sales before and knows the process in and out. Then you sign a piece of paper authorizing that agent to talk to your mortgage company on your behalf. It's called an authorization to release information. Now you put the house on the market, and when you get an offer from a buyer that is at fair market value, don't let them come in with a real lowball offer because they understand that you're in a distressed situation. Have them write an offer that is at fair market value. We send it over to the bank along with all of your financial documentation. Now, how long does it take to get bank approval? Every bank is different. It could be 30 days, it could be 90 days, it could be 7 months. It really depends on the bank, whether or not they do short sale approvals on a regular basis, if they're short-staffed, whether or not they've got their act together, quite frankly. So prepare the buyer and the seller that this is going to be a lengthy process. The average is 3 to 6 months. If it takes less than that, awesome. If it takes longer than that, I'm sorry. But 3 to 6 months is pretty typical, unfortunately. Let me ask you, why is it called a short sale if it takes 8 months? The mortgage company will hire an appraiser to come out and make sure that what you are in contract for is truly a fair market value offer. And when the bank approves you, they will give it to you in writing saying, we approve the short sale under the following conditions, that it sells for this much, it closes by this date, etc. Basically reiterating the terms of your contract. Then once you are under contract, it moves along the same as with any other sale. The buyer will do any inspections, they'll have an appraisal done, the typical closing process. And finally, when you are ready to close, all of the money from the buyer will go to the mortgage company to satisfy as much of your loan balance as possible. They are going to take a loss, whether it's $10, $20, $50, $100,000, but they will take all of the proceeds from the sale and then just write off the rest. You as the seller cannot profit. You will not make a dime from the sale of the house. But you also will not have to pay any money for the sale of the house. You will not have to pay your real estate agent. You will not have to pay buyer's closing costs. You will not have to pay any of those expenses. You are basically taking a loss the same way that the bank is taking a loss. And last but not least, how long before you could possibly buy another home? At this point, you're probably thinking, I don't want to buy another home. The short sale process was pretty traumatic and I'm done and I'm happy to rent for the next few years, and that's totally cool. But eventually you're probably going to want to buy a home again. For most people, they want to see a 3-year time period from the time that the short sale is completed and on record and all the documentation has been filed before you could consider getting another mortgage. So just take it easy for the next few years, pay all of your bills on time, maybe sock away a nest egg, and the next time you're ready to buy a home, you'll be in a better financial position, and hopefully this won't ever happen again. So now you know all about the short sale process. I hope that you are not in this position, but trust me, we have done this many times before, and a lot of people have been in this situation. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply a nature of market conditions. So if you are in this situation and you want to discuss your options, we would be happy to let you know whether a short sale is the best option for you or if there's something else that could be done instead. Just click this link, fill out the form, and we'd be happy to get back to you and discuss your options with you. So this is my favorite day in the entire process, when I get to go to the house to take the lockbox off and pull the for sale sign out of the front yard, because that means the house is sold. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.